Dr. Michael Corsel's here today. I want to talk to you about detox. Do you need a detox? Is it worth it? Does it work? What are the best kinds? I do want to talk about detox, but this video is just going to be a very brief, like tip of the iceberg type of thing. There's a ton of things that can go into depth on each individual ways to detox, and I try to individualize everyone's method of detoxifying. Anyway, our body's already has built-in detoxifiers because we're dealing with toxins on a daily basis. And when we detoxify in the body actually generates more toxins in that detoxification process. So toxins can be in a number of forms, whether that's like exposure to heavy metals, exposure to pollution, exposure to bad foods in the diet, so sugar, alcohol, cigarettes, artificial sweeteners, artificial food. Are there antibiotics in your food? Are there pesticides in your food? Are there GMOs in your foods? So all those things your body is exposed to, but over time, over the years, our body just can't deal with this toxic burden. And so we need to help out the body in detoxifying. And I think it's a great way to reset the body. So what are some signs and symptoms that you might need to detoxify? So some people, number one, could just be super tired, super sluggish. We're all a little bit tired, but don't you want to optimize your energy? So if you're feeling a bit sluggish, that might be a sign. Some people are just having insomnia. Like, why can't you sleep? Do you not have enough melatonin? Do you have a lot of stress on your mind? Other folks might be gaining weight. Some people are gaining weight because they know they're just eating that junk food. Need to detox off those junk foods. But some people are like, man, I'm trying to eat healthy, but I still can't drop the weight I want to lose. Other people just irritated, angry, down, depressed, or just super anxious. So mentally and emotionally they're off. So that might be a sign that you need to detox as well. So again, a number of ways to detox. So some folks will detox just focusing on the organ systems of the body. So some folks will focus on the liver, right? Everyone knows the liver is a great detoxifier, and they might take some liver supportive herbs like milk thistle, N-acetylcysteine, and glutathione. Speaking of glutathione, that is a great antioxidant. It's a master antioxidant. If that antioxidant's working well, the rest of the antioxidants work well. But that antioxidant also relies on other antioxidants. The issue with glutathione, it's not readily available in our diet, and it's not readily available in supplements. So there's a precursor to glutathione, N-acetylcysteine, or NAC, which will help to convert into glutathione. And glutathione, think of it as when it's going through the body, it's just pulling all those toxins out of there. But it needs to recycle and replenish itself, and that's when it relies on the other antioxidants. So you might get glutathione in a supplement over the counter or NAC, but if you want a better absorbed form, often I'll recommend glutathione in injection or IV form. That's 100% absorbed into your system. So that's one way that you can cleanse the liver. There's other ways too. You cut out the sugar. Sugar definitely can cause inflammation and it's toxic to the liver. You can cut out alcohol. That's definitely bad for the liver. Various medications can affect the liver as well. You also want to support the kidneys. How much water are you drinking? Are you flushing out those kidneys all the time? Is your kidney nice and dilute, or is it nice and concentrated where you're dehydrated? Now the skin's a great way to detox. Now, how are you detoxifying through the skin too? Are you getting a good sweat? Do you need to do a sauna or infrared sauna? Do you need to step up your exercise, get your metabolism increased? And then the other way is the gastrointestinal tract. How are you pooping? Are you constipated? Are you having bowel movement every day, twice a day, or once a week? Do you need to take probiotics? Again, this is just tip of the iceberg kind of thing. There's a lot of things to go into depth. The most important thing I recommend for folks is actually doing a mental and emotional detox. So I mentioned earlier about having the fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, depression. Those are a lot of times tied in just with burnout. And so we need to mentally and emotionally detox as well. So there's a few ways. Number one, I recommend everyone doing a digital detox when you can. Ideally, if you can do that every day, because everyone's checking their phone like every 7 minutes or something. But why do you need to check your phone every 7 minutes? Is it a fear of missing out? What are you really missing out on? I think if you put your phone on airplane mode during work hours, you'd probably do fine. Trust me. You also need to do a detox by turning off your alerts and notifications. So for all your social media, even your emails, turn those off your phone and put your phone face down. I usually check email like at lunchtime or a little bit later after lunch. That way I'm not checking email all the time, which means that you're currently on the go all the time, responding all the time. A lot of folks make the mistake of checking email first thing in the morning, which is not the best thing to do. You don't want to start your day off kind of backpedaling and responding to all these requests and demands. And so don't check your email first thing in the morning. You want to be more in control. So set yourself up for success by setting yourself up your day up, not already backpedaling from technology. The other thing is try not to watch the news. News is always focused on negativity and not a whole lot of positivity, unfortunately, because what negativity sells. And that leads me to the next thing, negativity in general. So we also have toxins in our relationships. Who are you in a relationship with? Who are you married with? What are your work relationships like? If that is a toxic environment, continually making you more stressed and burned out, man, you got to detox off of that or get out of that relationship, whether it's just short term or even long term. So you got to do that mental emotional detox out of those toxic relationships. So I always tell folks, this is a little bit of a cliche, but like look at who your circle of 5 friends are, your closest 5 people who you hang out with. That includes coworkers, because we're kind of married to our jobs. We're at our jobs all the time. Are those that circle of 5? Are they bringing you up? Are they nurturing you? Are they making you smarter and improving yourself? Or are they always negative and just bringing you down? You don't want to hang out with those folks who are constantly bringing you down. You want to hang out with folks who uplift you, compliment, who teach you how to be better, who are going to the gym, who are eating healthy. You don't want to hang out with folks who are sitting on the couch and always complaining about their jobs or relationships or money, that sort of thing. You surround yourself with folks who are going to bring you up. Now, my last bit of advice, I have people always ask, I do crave those bad foods, or I crave alcohol, or crave cigarettes, or sugars. How can I stop those cravings? Is there a medication or even a supplement I can take to stop those cravings? And I tell people, honestly, no, you truly have to find it within yourself. A great way for a mental detox is 2 things. One is meditation. Meditation is a great way to clear the mind of all that mental clutter, to stay focused. And when you do meditate, and again, this is a whole other topic I can talk about. When you do meditate, you're going to find yourself getting distracted super easily, which is part of the process. If you have the intent to keep refocusing your thoughts just on a single thought when you meditate, that's part of the practice of meditation. You're going to get distracted, but you're going to keep refocusing. Get distracted, keep refocusing. You're going to just build up that muscle of refocusing, right? So that's part of the meditation practice. And you do have to do that in a quiet, dark, quiet room, in a quiet environment. You can't meditating in traffic. The last thing is personal development. So focus on all day, every day on personal development, improving yourself. What I do is I listen to a blog or a podcast every day when I'm on my commute. I'm sitting in my car, might as well take advantage of that time. So I'm always trying to improve myself, and that's just not with health, medicine, wellness, exercise. I'm learning about other things too, about finances, relationships, so many things. If you want to learn another language, do it. Try to improve yourself. So focus on that discipline on a daily basis. So improve yourself, work on personal development every day. That is a great way to really detox all that mental junk out of that brain. So a lot of topics here. I just briefly touched upon all of these things, but I can go into more depth later. So please comment if you have further questions. All right, hope that helps, and I'll talk to you guys later.